Now, like I said, before I put this flex paste on, I'm gonna check out these stairs and see if I can't caulk different areas of this using something else in this $70 flex paste. And see, I've got some of this stuff that I've had from before. Light gray, it's called, the color DAP, and this is called Dynaflex Ultra and Advanced Exterior Sealant, and that's what I liked about that. And a year ago I caulked all this with that stuff, okay? And once I clean this all off, any low spots, see like that low spot there, I'll fill that up with some caulking. See where it's indentated there? I'll fill that up with caulking. See how it's indentated? Here's another little area here. I'll scrape all this stuff out, put a little bit of caulking in there. Anywhere where I can hit it in different spots. You see what I mean? And I know this bottom stair is really low. I might put a little bit extra down on the back side or something. And I want to use up these 2 tubes of caulking on here. And I think I can do that and let it dry overnight before I put this flex paste on. And you know, the reason why I'm going to do that too is, did you know Home Depot, it used to be that if you bought it from Home Depot, and even if it was after 3 months or so, you could take this back, exchange it for something else, say I don't need that color anymore, or I don't need it anymore, and they give you a credit little card, a gift card with the credit for that amount, and then you would just go back up into Home Depot if you didn't have your receipt, and they would do it that way. Even now, if you have your receipt and if it's over, I forget what it is, I think it's 30 days now, they won't let you return it. Can you believe that? And so I've got to remember that from now on. Anytime I get something from Home Depot, if I don't use it, I need to take it back within 30 days. I think it's 30 days or 45 days. I'll have to double check that. And bring in my receipt, okay? Because that's their new policy. So that's another reason. These are over 30 days, and I don't have a receipt. These are probably 6 months old. They've been sitting because I hadn't used it, and I thought, well, no biggie. I'll just return it to Home Depot and get something else. Wrong. That's another reason why I need to use this, because I have no idea when I'm going to need something like that, a light gray. I don't need any light gray around the house here, and so I might as well just use up my material right here and do the best I can with that, and see if I can't use those 2 containers. If I have a little bit left, yeah, I'll leave it and save it in the garage for who knows when. I could use that if I want to stick something like construction adhesive. If I want to use it like construction adhesive, I can put that on the back side of something and still make it work without having that color. Okay, alrighty, enough of that. That's what I'm going to do to save material. Now here's something I don't want you to miss. Have you ever started a project thinking you're going to get so far on one day, and then you just couldn't? You tried to rush through it or something to try to get it? Don't do that, because here I've just got everything ready. I've swept everything, I've cleaned everything, and trust me, as you go along on your project, you'll start thinking about certain things, what you should do prior to certain things. And see, this caulking I haven't even used yet. That's because I'm not exactly ready for it. And did you catch what I was telling you before? These existing stair treads are glulam beam material. They're not 4x12s, Douglas fir, one piece of wood. They're all 2x4s. Boom, 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 boom. And I don't know why they would have ever have thought to install those for stair treads on exterior conditions for a deck, because what happens is after a while, and like I said, these steps are over 20 years old now, they start separating like this, see, like that, and then the water starts going in between each one of those. See this? Look at all the lines here. See all this? That's why. And these edges are raised. Some of them are raised, and so I try to scrape them as best I could with that. I'm going to have to get a chisel out here and do a once over on these. And I noticed there's a couple different knot heads that are raised. There's one that's slightly up. Here's another one. See how it's up a little bit? I'm going to chisel that down. Chisel that one down. Feel these. Here's another one. Right there. I'm gonna do a really good job on these. See here, these were the 4x12s that I installed previous, and those are one piece of wood, even though it's like, hey, you know, these have cracks on them too, but this was one piece of wood up here, and they just had some hairline cracks in them, so I'm gonna have to fill those up, because what happens is, because we're above the snow line, you get water down in there, and eventually it starts spreading out. It freezes, and the ice makes it bigger, and then you start getting leaks down there. That's why I want to put caulking in these here the best I can before I use that paste. Remember, we're going to use this stuff here. After that flexi paste, I could probably go over and skin over all these now with that flexi paste, but that paste, just that 3-pound little container, $70. Okay, and so that's why I want to do a little bit more on here, caulk some of this stuff a little bit better, do some other things on the inside corners. I see there's a couple little spots here and there that need to be caulked, right down in there. There's a low spot here. Here's a piece here. See how it's dipped down? And there's another little bit that I can caulk. And I noticed there's some other areas that could be caulked in a little bit better. Okay, and that's why I'm going to use my caulking first. And don't just think you're going to go wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Let's get this paste on. Let's get going and stuff. It's all in the prep, baby. Have you ever heard me say that before? If you've never heard me say that before, it's because you haven't watched all my videos. Because I say it quite a few times when I'm getting ready to paint, or I'm getting ready to do something like this, or caulking, or whatever it is all in the prep. These are only going to get so good if I don't spend some extra time on it. And I scraped off, see all this stuff here? I scraped off all the extra bits and stuff that were along here. I want to get all this nicely done. Then I'll do another sweep on it. I'll do a once over on it, and then I'll put some caulking on it. So, you know, it's getting late in the afternoon, and I'm just going to spend all day on it tomorrow. Well, not all day, but I'll be doing some more prepping, getting my chisel in here, doing some extra stuff, sweeping it all, looking at it one more time, and then I'll start using my caulking. And I'll use that as much of that caulking as I can, you know, wherever it's needed, along the sides, along the joints, along these all these open lines and stuff, and I'll do all that, and then I'll have to let that dry. So I'll probably be working on it half a day tomorrow. Okay, and then the following day, and I looked at the weather, and the weather looks like it's still going to be good. It's fall now. It's October. What is it? October, and so I know for the next week or so it's going to be okay. So then I'll be able to work on this flexi paste, this flex paste they call it. See, we'll do that another day. I was thinking, man, I'm going to start throwing some of that up today, and then I started thinking I'm going to use caulking. I'm going to do the caulking today. Well, you know, things happen, and you'll see that when you start doing things on your own. There's only so much you can do each day. Don't get in a rush and try to think, oh, I'm going to do this all in a day and a half and just do a Mickey Mouse job. Because you do a Mickey Mouse job, guess what you're going to see when you get done? It's going to look like a Mickey Mouse project. Like, who did this? You know, why didn't you take care of certain things? Why didn't you have a professional do it? And trust me, when I get done with this, it's going to look like a professional did it. Okay? If that's what you want your projects to look like when you get done, do it to the best of your ability. Spend some time on it and do it right. Well, that's all I got for this time. But I'll be back with more videos. And if you like my channel, it's specifically for the DIY beginner. If you like my channel, subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing. I'd love to hear from you. That's all I got for this time. And I'll be back, like I said, with more videos.